Oh, by the way.
This is the Paranormal Pals, and we are at the Brumder Mansion. There's Leah. We're in the George Suite. This room that you're seeing is for George Brumder Jr. So, you know, we got, and to our knowledge, the furniture is not original, but the woodwork is. So, we, as you can see, they have the modern TVs, of course.
Right.
So if you do stay here, they don't have cable, they have streaming. So you can access all your movies and stuff. And here's the really nice fireplace, the mirror. You got some old pictures, a piano, which we didn't check if it worked. Okay, so Leah checked apparently that it does not work. Now, this suite is a 2-room suite. So then you have the bathroom.
So that means this guy didn't get stuck with me all night.
She might have drove me crazy, so. And then they have a nice shower, inner area they have robes, they have towels ready for you. Old style heater. I don't know that it works, but it's the old style heater. And they do have accommodations for if you bring drinks. They have a refrigerator, they have an AC. And then, remind me, who was in this room?
For entities?
Yes, or not just when it was made. This was the George Suite, so they had 2 rooms.
Yeah,
this was for...
Rooms for a child.
This is, for a child. Okay. They have the TV, of course. Nice TV with the streaming. Queen size bed instead of king. Yeah, it's kind of messy.
You are a little bit.
And they have a whirlpool, a dual whirlpool on top of it. So, if you're looking for one of those weekends, you know, you got the nice whirlpool. Yeah, nice pictures up. This door here leads outside. You can hear everything out this door. So that was quite interesting. We didn't get much in this room, but I sleep pretty good. So when I was sleeping, somebody came and visited, I probably wouldn't have known, unfortunately. Yeah, so...
But we had some stuff happen.
We did have some stuff happen.
So like in this room, it said that George Sr. and Jr. sometimes make appearances here, along with Sam.
Okay.
The next owner.
Yep, and we got Senior and Sam, we think.
Senior and Sam identified themselves. And then at some point, I was standing by the piano in the corner over here. Point that way.
Yep.
And while we were doing that, and I asked a question. Yeah, I asked a question, and it started ringing. The dead bell started to ring. And then your spirit talker said piano.
And that's that little red box. That's something they can push words on. So...
That was awesome.
So that was pretty cool.
And I'll tell everybody, because Nick doesn't even know this. I hid it from Nick.
Oh, no.
So, this is Estelle. It's my darling. She comes with me everywhere. Last night she was sitting here, but I had a pillow kind of in front of her because I thought she'd fall. So she was sitting very simply like that.
Yes.
When we went to the other room to investigate, I came back out and this pillow was moved to the side here and she was actually sitting up and away from that pillow.
All right.
The reason I didn't say anything is because I didn't take pictures before, so I couldn't prove to you what I knew.
Okay.
But at the same time, I wanted to tell you, but I was like, I can't show you how it was.
That is pretty cool. So somebody was in here As
Chilling with us.
Yeah, chilling with us. So, when we mentioned the bell ringing, that's this equipment here. I'm gonna move my fingers. This bell, which I actually have on right now, I think.
Do you? I turned it off last night.
Yeah, it didn't charge. I might need to grab my charger. But when I ring it, it rings like a bell. This bottom part, oh, it's on. I can feel it ticking. Has electromagnetic technology in it. The company Ghost Stop makes this. And it's been a very good interactive tool. We get a lot of everywhere we've gone together. We've gotten a lot of responses through the bell. My theory is that is a trigger object for them, and they can see they're familiar with the bell. So when you have like a cell phone in your hand and you're recording, they don't know what that is. They didn't have that technology. They've seen it now, but it's foreign to them. So it's a very comforting object. Mm-hmm. So that is why I think it's a very good tool. We are going to set some stuff up and do one final investigation in here before we get breakfast, because breakfast is complimentary down in next to the parlor area. So if you ever do plan on, you want to come to a very historic place and experience a bed and breakfast, this is a very good place.
We'll send up pictures later of how cool the place looks.
Yes.
Otherwise.
And we will talk about it on the podcast. So I'm going to put you guys on the tripod and we're going to set a few little things up and see if they want to talk this morning. So it's so I'll just aim it at the window, I think, and whatever you guys see works. You'll hear it, so I'm going to turn on my other camera so we can get that stuff as well. And we'll turn on a recorder. Did you want to put anything out, or?
I just packed it. Okay. Except for my tea, but I don't have batteries for it.
What is it, an iPhone?
Yeah.
You try your new trip wire. I think I'm gonna go sit over here, set up my recorder quick. Yeah, that's kind of annoying when it does that. Sometimes you'll have to get used to that because I have the same one. The George Brumder suite. George Brumder Jr. And we're in the main part of the king size bed. And it is about 840-ish. On the 27th, Memorial Day actually. So we're both vets. So any veterans or families that lost loved ones serving, we happy Memorial Day.
Okay.
So we'll kind of go through what we do. See what happens here.
How's that?
Yep, that's just right.
Okay.
So, is there anybody in here with us? I'll grab the spirit talker too. That is that's a fun little thing. So,
George or Sam, are you still with us? You can press the bell again. Remember this bell?
you really liked that.
It was a fun bell for you.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for some sleep. After trying to get you guys to come out yesterday or last night.
We do have the window open for tagging, so you're gonna hear cars.
Yes, so here it's a little warm.
A little.
Just a little. A wee bit.
So what Nick doesn't know is that women in their 40s go through this really awesome thing called like premenopause, and it gets hot really fast. You're welcome.
Well. TMI.
Never TMI.
Oh no, not really.
No, you're stuck.
Yeah, got a paranormal buddy.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, we are, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're looking at June 18th to start weekly releasing of the podcast,
Yes.
the new and improved.
It's only improved because I'm on it.
Well, I mean, we're very good at conversation together.
I
So,
guess so. Yeah.
yeah, so we got some special features. The first one, East of Bray Road. Then we're gonna talk a little bit about the history of lobotomies and some cases of lobotomies, because that kind of goes with your asylum years. And then the big one, your favorite.
Oh, Mr. Dean.
Yes. Make me.
Make you ring the bell?
Can you ring the bell for us? You really liked it yesterday. I hear it ticking, so I know it's on and it has power. So that battery is charged.
I mean, it did say make me, and I was being a little sassy yesterday, so maybe it's getting me back a little bit.
You sassy? Never. Never. But with the again,
Yes, my buddy Dean.
that's probably going to be more like a mini-series.
Yeah, I have a lot to say.
Yeah. She's kind of the expert on Ed Gein, so we're gonna learn some interesting facts about him. I Spy. That's a game.
It is a game.
It is a game. Do you want to play that game? Okay. Tell you what, I don't know. There's nothing really distinct in here to.
I could say I spy something red.
But that would be the wall. And I spy something brown, that'd be all the trim.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tougher one in this room because there's so many colors, the same colors on everything. So, yeah. But with the Ed Gein mini series, we're gonna do a lot more serial killers. So we're gonna have a few segments or episodes, and especially the serial killers, we are gonna have creeps and cocktails.
Yes, creeps
So-
and cocktails. So again begins our creeps and cocktails segments, and you'll just have to listen and find out what we strum up for a cocktail for that episode.
And we do encourage you to have a cocktail with us.
If you're 21 or older.
Yep. So, what's a little history on just
On Brumder?
on Brumder?
Okay, so George actually came from Germany in the 1800s, and he came here with nothing, not a job, not a place to be. He just came here on a hope and a dream, really. And he made his first fortune by translating English into German of all the newspapers, pamphlets, church going-ons, things of that nature. So when people from Germany came here, they were able to have a German paper to read about what's going on in their new environment. He continued on and he had 7 children, made 7 mansions, one for each. And this place was actually made for his son, George Brumder Jr.
Correct me if I'm wrong, George Brumder Jr. eventually moved out of here, and then this got sold, and, Commoner. And this place got sold to one Al Capone. And it was a
Sam Pick.
Yeah, and it was a speakeasy during Prohibition. And so it's had a very interesting history.
Some murders in the location downstairs during card games and whatnot, of maybe some cheating or other things going on. So it is said that there's a doctor that kind of hangs out around the suite, and then George Jr. and Sam sometimes hang around the suite. And then there's 1 or 2 male entities that have yet to be identified.
We did get George Sr.
George Sr. and Sam were identified last night.
Now,
Who absolutely love the bell, and now they don't want to play with the bell.
now they're just gone.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's daytime.
Or they got annoyed that I was bugging them all night and sleeping in the room.
One of the two.
So there's other entities here. There's housekeepers that are said to be here, children that are said to be here, other ladies of the night that may not have wanted to leave this area.
Dancing.
Yes,
Yes.
there was a ton of dancing,
Yes.
lady dancing.
Brothel type dancing.
So it's definitely changed hands many times. It's seen its history. Things have happened.
Remember we asked, I think we asked if with this kind of suite, they get different types of tenants.
Sure.
Sometimes probably your honeymooners, romantic getaways.
Right.
Not always ghost investigators, you know.
Right.
So we asked what their thoughts on that was, and we think it was George Sr. We asked if he liked the honeymooners and your little, young love couples, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no clue, but if they like those visitors, and we got a no for that, but you would think they would have been used to that if this was used as a brothel type setup.
Right. This is one of the rooms that was used during the Madame phase.
Yeah, so you would think that would have been something out. Okay.
It says out?
Yeah, out.
Well, it is breakfast time. Should we go have
Yeah.
breakfast?
We should go have our breakfast, but Be on the lookout for Brumder Mansion episode, the Agin, Bray Road, the lobotomy. Again, we start on June 18th.
Yeah.
That's right around the corner.
Sadly.
We are getting episodes recorded and edited so that we can send you weekly installments. So if you like what we're showing you, go to the YouTube link on the page and subscribe to our podcast on YouTube. And as we branch out to other networks, we will announce that.